headset here. Campbellsville shoots at 37.5%. Montana Western 35.4 on the day. And Montana Western 18 of 22 at the free throw line here in this ball game as we welcome in the head coach of the Lady Tigers. Coach, the difficult one here today, Montana Western, a good crowd on hand, tight ball game, just not enough plays to be made in the second half.
Yep. I feel like we came out really tight again. I'm not sure what it is. I know we've got kids that have played big roles for us all year that haven't been in this situation before. We, again, didn't knock down shots early and do the little things that we needed to do. But, we played hard. It's a national tournament. There's no upsets in the national tournament. I know it'll say upset and all that, but Montana Western's got a really good team. They've turned that program around. Their coach has turned that program around in the last couple of years and done a really good job with it. So, and they've got good kids. They played physical early, and their point guard does a good job, but I just feel like we weren't at our best today by any means.
You struggled overall from the floor, 37.5% today. You did a good job defensively. You hold them to just 35%. Late in the game, you needed them to give you a little help, and they wouldn't do it. 18 of 22 at the free throw line. They just kept the pressure on you as you were trying to get back in it.
And when the opposing coach shakes your hand and says that technical was ridiculous, I think he knows he stole one on that one today. They're on the other end of the floor, and they're telling our bench to sit down opposite end. So what part of that matters about the game? What part of that matters about a game when your bench is standing up? I don't even know if they were cheering. I don't know what they were doing.
You had three players standing at that
Three
time.
players standing. And
two had just come out of the game, or one I know
right.
had just come out
So
of the game.
they're standing up, and I just asked her why was she even looking at the bench? I don't berate them. I don't say anything. And she was under our basket half of the second half. Jordan wasn't getting any fouls, and I questioned her. She got mad. That's something an official can't do. Official has to maintain their composure, and she's probably the worst official. I don't know her name. If I did, I would say it right now, but she's the worst official I've ever had. She doesn't deserve to be in a national tournament, and she just did not give us any help. There was a kickball right in front of her early. The last play of the game was a walk right in front of our bench. The kid walked, and they just stood there and didn't let her do anything. I mean, they stood there and gave them the ball right back. We didn't put ourselves in a situation to win, but they didn't help us. They did not help us any whatsoever. She's the worst official I've ever had on a game before.
Coach, you'll bid farewell to three seniors here. Madison Clements with an outstanding performance today, 22 points for Clements in this tournament, 54 here in the two games in Billings this weekend. Lauren Turner and Lexus Graham also close out their careers, and I know that's tough, but they've been a part of building this and helping take those next steps.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And those kids have gone through so much to even play the game. They've gone through so much, and I'm really proud of them. Those are three kids that they've played in a lot of these games, a lot of these situations, and I wish our younger kids would have stepped up a little bit more for them today. But they didn't, and that's the way it is. That's why you play these games. That's why you have these tournaments. But that's how it happens.
Well, Coach, not the way you wanted to end this one, but we'll be back here. We'll try to
again next
year.
Disappointed for sure. That's three great ones that we didn't carry all the way. And it's sad again because I think when they were younger, they helped propel those older ones, and we've got to get that younger group with a little more intensity and a little more focus, and maybe obviously that's a lesson learned for them today, but it sure didn't help our seniors.
Coach, fantastic year, and
a great year. A great year. There's no doubt about it. You couldn't have asked for more from those kids. They're all great kids. They're easy to be around, and I've had zero problems out of them. So, everybody talks all the time. Everybody wants to win that national tournament, and only one team can do that. But our journey to the opportunity to win the national tournament has been a great one. It's not been one full of what I know a lot of these other teams and coaches deal with. I just don't deal with problems with these kids. They're good in the classroom. They sacrifice a lot to play the game. They sacrifice a lot to do it right, and these kids do it right. And they deserved better today. They deserved a better whistle today, but they didn't get it. And, sometimes that's the way the ball bounces. But, again, I'm super proud of them. And, you just can't ask for a better team. They're winners. They didn't outscore that team today, but they beat that team today, and that's the difference.
Coach, we'll let you get back to the locker room and speak with your team. And
thanks,
again,
Matt.
we'll
Appreciate it. Appreciate all your coverage.
Coach Ginger Colvin and the Lady Tigers drop one here today in the national tournament. Final score: Montana Western 60, the Lady Tigers 57.